Hello Rebel and welcome back to my life. Pardon my voice, I'm a little bit sick. So Christmas is coming, and while I myself am not Christian, like a lot of Americans, I'm celebrating it anyway. And it can seem hard to care, right, when the world is the way that it is these days that Christmas is happening, but I think it's important that we do care. I think that Christmas is important not because of its history or origins or because people tell us it is, but because we ourselves decide to put importance into it. I've talked about this a little bit before, but I'm a big fan of the concept of destroying proud nihilism. The idea that everything's kind of awful and it's all ultimately pointless anyway, so why bother or care about anything at all, and if you do, you're kind of an idiot. I hate that concept, I hate that philosophy, I think it's one of the worst things ever, and I think we should just wipe it out. And one manifestation of it that we can work to wipe out right now in this time and place is that proud nihilists love to talk about all of the reasons that Christmas is bad. That it's consumerist, that it's just capitalism trying to play a trick on all of us to get us to buy each other nice presents and do nice things for each other during the holidays. What a dirty racket. But Christmas is special to me because I say so, not because of the presents, although to be clear, there is nothing wrong with buying presents and you should not feel ashamed for it whatsoever, but because of traditions, both specific rituals and general feelings and ways of conducting ourselves during this time of year, both the ones that I have inherited from my family and the ones that I have created and established with my children that I hope they will follow for the rest of their lives. One inherited tradition and one of my favorites is chocolate chip cookies. Now my mom could make, oh my god, she could make chocolate chip cookies. And she taught me everything she knew, which sounds a little bit funny because she actually really just followed the recipe on the back of the Nestle Toll House morsels package. So like, what is there to teach, right? But anybody who's ever done anything knows that even with instructions, only practice and care and learning all just the right little ways to dial everything in makes everything truly special. And I know how to dial in some chocolate chip cookies. Another tradition I have inherited, not from my parents, but from one of my best friends in the world, Zach, is the tree thing, as we call it. Every year on January 1st, we take our Christmas tree out into the backyard and I cut it up into firewood and sticks and branches and everything, and I put it in a bunch of trash bags and I stick it in the garage. And then next winter I take it out of the garage and I bring it to the backyard fire pit and we have our first fire of the Christmas season with last year's tree. And boy, let me tell you, nothing burns faster or brighter than a year-old Douglas fir. Now, earlier in the day, the same day that we burn last year's tree, we go out and buy the new tree. That is always a family activity. Me, Megan, and all of the kids. This year I was sick, and I was much sicker then than I am today, but I just mustered up the courage and I did it anyway because it's special. It's Christmas. And then once we got the tree home, we decorate it and the house. Really, I just do the lights and then the kids and Megan do all the rest of it. Once I've put the lights up, I'm happy to sit back with a glass of wine and watch them do their thing. One tradition that I've been a bit forced into is Christmas assembly. There's always one gift that I have to spend many hours assembling. In fact, a couple of years ago, it took many hours. It took several days. I made a time-lapse video of that one you might remember on the channel. And let's be honest, I complain about this tradition a lot, but secretly, I love it. But the best, most wonderful, and my most beloved tradition is Christmas morning itself. Fun fact, I will always live in houses with a staircase because my favorite thing in the world is coming downstairs on Christmas morning to the tree and the presents. Favorite moment of my year. And that's kind of the key to all of this. Christmas matters to me because I say it does. This time of year isn't special because of any observable, measurable fact about the universe. And some people stop their reasoning right there and say, well, then it isn't special. But I think that it can be, and for most people it should be. And if it is because of a subjective choice each one of us makes to make it special. In particular, Rebel, if this is a special time of year to you and you want to make it even more special for other people and you are shopping for them, I want to encourage you to buy from indie creators first, even if it's not me. Indie creators are some of the hardest working people out there, and we are putting out stuff all the time to make people happy. So share some of that good indie goodness with the people in your life if that's your thing. And just saying, if you do want to get one of my books for someone else or for yourself, I am running a sale on the Nightblade Epic hardcover copy, this gorgeous tome right here. If you buy it on my website, link in the doobly-doo, and use the coupon code EPICNERD on checkout. You'll save $5, making it cheaper than you can find it anywhere else on the internet, including Amazon. Rebel, the holidays may be special because I say they are, but they're also special because of you. Thank you for making each year more epic than the last. That is all I've got for you today, Rebel. A reminder, as always, that this video and my channel are made possible and ad-free by my wonderful supporters on Patreon. If you want to be one of those incredibly attractive individuals, click on the Patreon link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!